Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Angelique Bates, and you are tuned into the evening showdown. We are on location, and like I told you, you never know who we're gonna have in a special chair. And today we have internet sensation Vicky.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for having me.
No problem. Thank you for being here. So let's go ahead and get into it. For those that don't know you, who is Woah Vicky? Because that's where we know you from, Instagram.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, this little person on Instagram that, did some stuff. Yeah. I guess like she evolving though.
Okay, so then that brings up this next question. Who is Woah Vicky compared to Victoria Wardrop? Like, are those different personalities?
Yeah, I would say it is, or definitely it was. I would say like, Woah Vicky, she becoming more like Victoria Wardrop now. Just because like I'm trying to show people like the real me, and let people get to know the real me. Cause all the stuff I used to do on Instagram, that was just for show. Like it was just like stuff to go viral, And it wasn't my ideas. I had a marketing team though.
Oh.
But yeah, since you asked.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
So what made you, do you still live in Atlanta or do you live out here in California?
No, I still live in Atlanta. I just come out here a lot.
Okay. Since we're talking about a lot of the stuff that ended up on social media, how did you feel when Snoop Dogg commented back?
I didn't feel nothing about it. I just felt like, that was cool what he did. I don't really care.
Okay. Because I know a lot of people were just like, they would have been scared. I couldn't really tell if that was promo or, if that was just to get likes.
Yeah.
And that is something that you just pretty much said. That was more just to get likes and just to get the views.
Yeah, but I kind of took it too far with that one.
Okay. Well, at least you can actually admit that.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, what I was going to say, I took it
too far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump all the way to one of the questions I was going to ask. Would you say that's a regret that you probably have then with that, or?
I don't like to live with regrets. I just
Okay.
take it as a learning experience, and everything happened for a reason because, if that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have. It probably would have happened maybe just in a different way, but I wouldn't have been like, okay, let me start switching stuff up. Like, let me start showing people the real me.
So the Snoop Dogg incident is pretty much the catapult of what made you change your branding and your team.
Yeah, it was. It kind of just like stuff just happened after that. Like, because a lot of people was like, that like my friends, family, they was just like, they were like scared.
Wow. Did that incident, is that what actually led to, did that interfere with your relationship with your ex?
Yeah, actually it did.
Wow.
Yeah, it did. But that was his family that was the marketing team.
So they were the marketing team and that told you to do that, and then when it went wrong.
Well, okay, he gave me the idea. He was like, because Snoop Dogg has reposted, first of all, Snoop Dogg, he always reposts stuff, so whatever. But he ever posted a video of me and he made like fun of me. And then I DM'd it to my friends. So I sent it to him and then he was like, go off on him. And then I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. So, but he didn't tell me to do all that. I took it too far. It was also because of the people I was with, But yeah,
you freestyled it a little bit.
But I never realized how serious Instagram was. I just looked at it like acting, but it's not. Some people take it serious. But even though I will say you can't believe everything you see on Instagram because half the stuff on there be fake.
So okay, a lot of the beefs that we see on social media, is that real?
No, it'd be staged. It would just be people promote their album, get out there. Because if you ain't noticed, people love drama.
Yeah, they do.
And they don't love positive stuff, though.
Yeah.
And then when the second somebody do some positive stuff, people be like, oh well, they only do that for the camera. okay, well, and now I'm doing beef for the camera, so what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, was the beef with you and Bad Baby real?
Nah, it wasn't.
Wow, you guys are really good. Because I really thought that was real, especially the Grove incident. And, you know, I was just like, wow, you guys are, and you know what? Social media, I blame social media, because if it wasn't for social media awarding certain behaviors, I feel like people wouldn't do it that, because we're in a reality world, Insta famous world, and I'm a mother. I have a 10 and 11-year-old, and I've been in the industry since I was a kid. Yeah. So it's like when we see the youth or just anyone that just, it's like they just get fame off of
being stupid.
Well, you said the words. It makes us feel some kind of way, like.
But you see, I don't knock nobody for their hustle. Like, if you can get famous from doing some stupid stuff, then do it. Yeah. Just change it around, make some money, you know? And that's what, that my ex-family, they helped, that's what they did with me. You know, like, they basically, because they know Instagram, like, they know what go viral, they know what catch people's attention. And it is negative stuff. Because people don't like to see positive stuff, it's just facts. Like, not that they don't like it, but it's not gonna get attention.
No, you know what, you're right, because I had a situation, I had a team, and I had, you know, come out about some truths of my childhood, and it was all, you know, good, they were going to release the story, but then everything went viral, and they decided that they wanted me to flip it and put lies out there and do drama, and I wouldn't do it, because they wanted me to actually attack my friends that we were still cool. So they ended up pulling the story. And one of the major blog sites just won't post anything about me. Like, I could save the world, and they're not gonna post it.
Exactly. That's what I noticed too. Like, see, when I was doing all that crazy stuff, all the shade rooms, all the World Star, all the teen shade rooms, I used to always post, but now that I be doing positive stuff, like, they don't really do it. Like one time I had a video of me, like, helping out the homeless. I DM'd it to the shade room. They just read it. They ain't even reply. And they used to always reply. Yeah, they don't. It wasn't the main shade room. It was a littler shade. One of those. I know what you're talking about. Blogs. Wow. Yeah, they don't care. It's all about the ratings. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so are you still cool with Lil Tay, or? Yeah, we cool. She just kind of disappeared though. I think it just got too much. I would say it was a lot. Yeah, and she's so young. Yeah, I was saying she's underage, right? Yeah. I was more scared about that, because I felt like, well, actually, I didn't know that part of it was staged until it started coming out and the mother got in trouble and everything. Yeah. But I thought that it was completely real, and the whole time, well, I'm one of those people, because you guys are very convincing. Let me just say that, because like I said, we're in a world where, especially with the whole Bad Baby incident, where she was on, you know, Dr. Phil and everything, and that's what blew her up. Yeah. So that's how that was my first impression of her. Right. You know, so when I see everything else, it's believable. Yeah. I think the first video I ever saw of you was, I think it was the arrest, and you were Black Power, Black Lives Matters. Yeah, so. I was actually yelling that because they arrested my ex too. And they arrested him for no reason. Okay. Because he was just coming over to see what's up with me, and he told the cop, he said something, but the cop ain't. Like, it was actually not even a cop, it was a security guard. That's like it was like mall cops, yeah. It was a security guard, ain't like what he said. He didn't say nothing disrespectful. Wow. It's just the way he taught, what he said to him. And he threw him to the ground and like gave him a concussion to his nose. And they arrested him for no reason. So that's why I said that. Yeah, Black Lives. I mean, Black Lives does matter, but that was the first video that I was introduced to you, and then I think I saw everything. I know people took that the wrong way. Yeah. And I don't think that's nothing to play with, but I just like to let you know, because I never explained it. Right. Sometimes it's not worth explaining stuff. Right. It's just, I wanted to explain it. Well, thank you for putting that out. So now you guys heard it. Yeah. I know a lot of them were saying, well, you thought that you were black. Yeah. So, I mean, did you feel like you're black? I mean, now that we brought it up, I'm like. I mean, like I told you, I was the marketing team. Oh, so it was just all the marketing team? Yeah. Wow, and that's why I said it was believable, because until today,
like if my kids would have told me that they wanted to watch your videos, I wouldn't have let them. I wasn't a fan of yours at all, you know, because I'm a mother at the end of the day. So my whole thing was, especially with Lil Tay and all the other ones, I'm like, where are their parents at? I feel like when you are given so much power, there's the youth that's looking up to you. And even with these rappers that they have nowadays, you know, it's just like these kids are just jumping off cliffs because they're following. So that was my impression off of what I was being shown. Like when I started doing the research and then I went to your page, your YouTube, I was like, wait, hold up. Like I found out that you're celibate. I wouldn't have thought that. And the reason why you are, actually, can you tell people why? Because I thought that was dope, especially for your age, because you're 18, right? 18 and celibate. Unheard of, especially nowadays.
It's
like
unheard of. It's, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna say it's hard, but it's just like.
Oh, it's hard.
I'm not gonna say it's hard because, you know, that's a temptation from, that's a feeling from the devil, but it's just hard because everybody, nobody's like that nowadays.
Right.
Like, it's very few, and then it's just like, I don't know. That's the only reason, you know, it's like people be like, it's telling us they don't believe you.
Right.
Stuff like that.
So what was your reason for taking that road?
It's because, like, you know, I've been through a lot. I lost my virginity at like 13. So, you know, I done been through it, and I see like it's not worth it. Like at the end of the day, cause you know, why would you want to give yourself up to someone that you don't even know or that's not gonna be in your life forever? And then you got the possibility of having a kid with them, then that person gonna be in your life forever. And you know, my parents did do the same stuff, so I know what it's like, and I want to give my kids better than that.
Right.
I want to have a family. Like I want to have like a lot of kids, like 7 kids.
Sweet.
But I want to be married, of course, you know. Yeah. And I just feel like, you know, but everything happens for a reason. But yeah, that's why I'm celibate. Also, I don't like the way it make you feel like it just inside, and to me, it don't make me feel good. Well,
they say it's transferring spirits. Yeah. So, you know, once you're with that person, whatever they've got going on, all the spirits from dealing with other partners, it transfers. And I had a situation like that, and it felt like I was getting all of that person's issues. So I completely get it. Like, it was to the point, it was the most recent relationship that I had just had. That relationship was so negative, like we don't even talk. Like they blocked on all platforms. Like you couldn't even pay me to speak to them. Yeah, because it was just like a different, feel. It's like I felt like my light was being dimmed. And it was just literally like I was starting to get sick and everything, you know? And you should never let that kind of person end up being that kind of toxic.
I know that's right, yeah.
So, you know, that's crazy. I guess the dog, whatever dog that was barking felt the same way. It was like, that proof.
Well, yeah, that's true. And they say like who you around the most is who you turn into. So, you know, and if you in a relationship, you know, that's gonna happen, I guess. No,
you're absolutely right. How much do you believe in religion? 'Cause I know you go to church.
Yeah.
How much do you believe that keeps you sane, and that's something that's really needed in this industry?
Yeah, I think it's very needed. 'Cause you know, like I said, nobody these days. That's why I say it's hard, but it's just about like, you know, just you just gotta believe in yourself, and like you just gotta like try to share it with other people, I guess. You know, but yeah, I'm very religious. I believe in God a lot.
I thought it was dope because one of the videos you were going to go to church, but I guess your friends didn't want to go. But you pulled up the phone. You were like, "Look, I'm listening to it on the phone." Like you were still getting it.
When was that?
It was. I think it was like 6-7 months ago. You were in. I think 3 months ago. You were in like I think it was like a hotel room or something. It was. Yeah. It was. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, and I went by myself.
Well, there was one where you went by yourself, and there was one where you didn't want to go by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you pulled it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, they.
I listened to it on my phone. Yeah. I listened to this lady named Joyce Meyer.
Yes, that's I heard when you mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
See, I watched the videos, and I thought that was pretty awesome because, like I said, with what the marketing team was putting out there, it completely paints you a completely different way. Yeah. And I want to apologize because normally I'm not judgmental at all. Yeah. And because of what I was seeing, I did pass judgment on you. Like I wouldn't have expected this at all. And you know, actually pretty cool.
But now that family, the marketing team, my ex-family, they actually had a big influence on my life because a lot of people don't know like about them because you know they're not very open. Like it's a lot of them. It's 7 of them, 7 brothers and sisters, and then they live with their parents. But they're very religious too, and they're all celibate. So they had a big impact on me because before I met them, I was like, what? Y'all are lying. Y'all ain't celibate.
Wow.
Because they're cute. Like, they're all attractive. They're young boys. Like, I'm like, nah. You know?
It's crazy. Wow.
And before that, I had never met anybody that's like that, or at least open with it, and you know,
right.
So I lived with them for a little bit, and they had like a big impact on me.
And it's crazy that you say that because a lot of us that were viewing it, we thought that he was a negative influence on you, and a lot of us thought there was drugs involved. But for you, just completely painted a completely different picture. You see, that's what social media does. That's like a very deadly tool, and if it's not used correctly, it can either make you or it could break you. Yeah. So where do you see your brand going now?
Really just, you know, going up. Like, just like I'm gonna start doing my own cosmetics, like my lip gloss, and I'm gonna start selling. Well, I used to sell eyelashes like even before this Instagram stuff, but I kind of just stopped. I'm gonna start back selling it. Really? Yeah.
I think that would actually work. Yeah. You should definitely do that because like it was something that I was reading, and I think it was they had brought up Lil Tay, and I hadn't been on your page in a while. Like the last time I had been, it was a lot of chaos going on. And I went to your page, and I was shocked. I was like, wait, where did everything go? And then your whole brand and your whole marketing, your imaging was just completely different. And I was just like, wow.
Oh, really?
Which was good. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, I see something has changed. And I was just like, you know, I'm gonna reach out to her because I was really curious. Yeah. You know, because I was like, I felt like there was more to it because I have other episodes where I've spoken on the whole Insta famous and how I'm not a fan of it. And I might actually have to take back some of those words. Because, you know, nowadays people be like, oh, remember in episode 2 you said this and then you had her on. It's like, no, I'm gonna admit it right now. I didn't say any names, but I did say I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. But I didn't know that it was fake. Yeah. So do you see yourself being in films? Do you see yourself doing music or anything?
Yeah. I've been working on music for a lot. For a long time, it just be like a lot going on with it. Like, you know, music industry very cutthroat.
Yes. Yeah. That sounds like Hollywood.
Yeah, but I'm recording today.
Oh, you are? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be the album or are you working on a single?
Probably like a few singles right now. And I'm probably have some music like in the beginning of the new year. Sweet.
Are you rapping, singing?
Rapping. I can't really sing, but you know how like you harmonize a little bit on the,
Wow. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm definitely gonna be listening out for that. Okay, I wish you all the best on that. I did have a question because you, like I said, your image is what you are now, which I'm seeing, is completely different from what I thought. And actually, it was another video because I do kind of want to hear the story. You said you had a bad experience with weed.
Oh yeah.
So you don't even do drugs?
No, I don't do no drugs.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. So can you like explain what happened? Because like I said, a lot of us were thinking the opposite. Yeah. And for you to like not even do it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't do no drugs or drink.
Really?
I don't drink because my mom is an alcoholic, so I don't want to take that chance.
Right. Yeah. You had an example. Yeah. Pretty much. Wow. Yeah. So what was the experience with the weed?
With the weed, so I first time it happened, I was like 13, and I was at a party, and I went off to go smoke with some guy, and we was just smoking. Ain't nothing happened to him, right. But
it never does.
Yeah. But I know it wasn't like laced or nothing, cause he smoked it too, and right. I smoked it, and it nothing happened to him. But I started tripping out, like it just felt like I don't know. I felt like I was going to hell or something.
Wow.
And it felt like every piece of my body was falling off, and then I started like scratching my neck, and I started digging in the dirt, and I had to go to the hospital. I don't know. It said I had like a seizure or something. But then I tried it again when I was like 14 or 15, And same thing happened, but this time I didn't go to the hospital. I just went to sleep. But the next day I still felt weird.
Wow.
And then recently, when I was living in LA like a year ago, I tried it again, and same thing happened. But I just took a shower and it went away within like an hour. But then I realized that I'm not the only person it happens to, because my best friend, like ever since I was in 8th grade, he just tried to smoke for his first time, and we had the same exact experience.
Wow. Yeah. So it's just not for you. No. Clearly. Yeah. Wow. It's funny that you said that you have a friend, because I have a friend that they have similar out-of-body experiences and they can't deal with it. Mm-hmm. So it's just, it's a hallucination. So, there's just some people that just don't need it. Exactly. Wow. So that's good to know that you don't do any of that. So she doesn't do drugs, she doesn't drink, celibate, and goes to church. Yeah. See, so you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't. At all. You can't. That's true. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so I know you said you don't really have any regrets, but if you could just, and it doesn't have to be a regret, if there's just something that you could do differently, if you had a time machine and you could go back in time, what would you do?
I would say maybe some of the saying I'm black stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't care, We're whatever color, we could be purple, pink. I think nowadays they just find any reason to attack people.
Yeah, and they don't forget about it. They won't forget.
At all. Clearly. They'll go back and find Twitters and Facebooks. And it's like, but honestly, none of us really know what we're mixed with. So,
exactly, you're right.
It's not like,
at the end of the day.
It's not like you were trying to change your birth certificate. And if you had any advice to give to the youth, that want to make it and actually feel like they don't want to work for it. They just want to, take a bottle and hit somebody in the head with it, or just do something crazy just to get that fame. Yeah. What advice would you give them? Would you tell them to just make the money quickly, or would you tell them to work for it, or kind of have some substance?
To give them advice, to go.
What would you do? If let's say me, I'm just I want 1 million followers. I'm about to crack somebody's windshield.
Well, actually, I'm gonna have a class about marketing and stuff.
Oh.
And teach them stuff that's gonna help them, and tell them about my thing, what I did and stuff, and help them with Instagram and stuff. But I just tell them just post a lot on Instagram, do videos, let your followers get to know you. Mm-hmm. When they know you on a personal level, it creates a fan base.
Should they let a marketing team depict what their personality is, or should they be themselves?
It depends. Some stuff just goes viral, and you can't. Sometimes being yourself don't go viral.
Very true.
Unless you was just your dad famous, your mom famous, you was born into.
Right, and that's rare. Because I didn't even know about the marketing. Is there any other projects that you have going on that we probably should know about?
I'm launching an app today.
Really?
Yeah, and I have my app. It's called Woah Vicky. It's in a game store. It's a game.
What?
You want to see it?
Yes, please. Yeah. I got all super excited.
But I'm doing a thing if somebody beats the high score of 500, I'm gonna get them $500 for the new year.
Oh wow, that's you.
Yeah, but it needs to be updated. I told him to update. My ex-brother actually helped me launch this.
Can you show it to the camera so it can? That is awesome.
Can I see it? I'll do it one more time.
See, that's. I love your whole marketing team right now.
Thank you.
I don't even have a game.
They get it.
Wow. Well, young lady, I'm blown away. I definitely wish you the very best. Okay. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You've grown a lot. Just like I said, it takes a lot to even want to change your marketing. Like you said, everything doesn't sell, but that is what was selling but you made a conscious decision to be like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm gonna change it around, and you still got your millions of followers, you know? So you still monopolized off of it. Some people won't even do that. They'll just go ahead and run it till the wheels fall off. So I definitely wish you all the best. I'm gonna probably download the game because I want to see it.
I appreciate it.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
On Instagram, my Instagram is I'm Woah Vicky, and then my YouTube is just Vicky.
Okay, so anything else is not you?
No, I have a Snapchat, it's Victoria Waldrop, and my Twitter is Real Woah Vicky. That's all. I don't have a Facebook. Oh yeah, and then I got a new app. It's like a personal app, like where fans can just see like exclusive content giveaways, and that app is also called Woah Vicky.
Woah Vicky?
Yeah.
Okay. And I got to give a shout out to your team right here because she's got your back. Yeah, and that's what you definitely need in this industry, and I can tell it definitely shows. So like I said, I've been putting some prayers out for you, definitely.
I'll pray for you too.
Thank you. I need all the prayers. Well, you guys know where you can find me, Angelique Bates, on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Angelique Bates. I think Snapchat is only one Angelique B. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't use it. Evening Showdown is YouTube and Instagram, The Evening Showdown. So, you know what we do every Wednesday. It's a new episode. You never know who's going to be in the chair. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Keep on tuning in.